All right, we're back once again. Trex here, MobaZane, the one and only, HyperX Arena, Las Vegas. How does it feel to be back? It's been a year. It's been 1 year. Mm-hmm. Spring season last time. This is the last time you made it to a grand finals. This is the last time you got a big win with BTK. One of the biggest wins, I feel like, for me personally, in NACT history. You guys were considered underdogs, win all 7 games. We broke peak viewership. I mean, it was probably one of the most memorable moments in NACT history for fans and all of us around. No matter who won, that game would have been memorable. But the fact that you guys did it, coming in as the underdogs, was huge. How does it feel right now back here?
It feels great, like just walking through the hotel and stuff like that. Just the wave of nostalgia really hits you that, we were here a year ago and for MSC, and now we're trying to do it again. Same thing. And
I think, you said that a wave of nostalgia. I feel it's comfortable, right? It's like, even for me, it's like I know exactly where I'm going. Yeah. I'm not getting lost in the hotel or anything. Same Starbucks, same coffee. It feels good being back here. And I think that's the storyline for a lot of us. It's like, even though, once again, Hoon, the name is different, the team name is different. Like, before it was Outplay, TOP, now it's GG. It's still kind of the rivalry of, like, Zane's team versus Hoon's team, BTK versus this team. And you guys, once again, are coming from the lower bracket. How does that feel? You took the loss in the upper bracket. Like, how's confidence with everybody? How are you guys feeling after that loss?
I feel like everyone feels pretty good right now. Unfortunately, we did lose the series, but I feel like it was still a really close 50-50 series. Yeah, especially the 2 of the games we lost, besides the 5th game. I feel like we had a comfortable control of the situation. The 5th game was awful, and not much to do there, to be honest. But overall, I'm pretty happy with that series. Really, I wasn't upset at all. I think Basic might have been the most affected. I know Basic wasn't feeling too good.
Yeah, I think that was that whole series right there. Like you said, it was fit. Like, people like to label me as a freaking BTK fan, whatever. But whether you like it or not, I went to Game 5. It definitely felt 50-50 down the whole line. It felt like either of you guys could have won that. Even in the last game, a lot of people contributed to draft or this or that. Like, certain picks were off, whatever. But I think a lot of us felt like whether you guys lost, as long as you made it to the finals, this would be pretty 50-50. Do you think it is still pretty 50-50 in this grand finals? Like, either of you guys can pull it off? Of course, you probably feel like maybe you're going to win, but do you think, like...
I think it could go either way,
Like, you don't feel like... Because I feel like in past seasons, you guys have come in as the underdogs. Like, do you think BTK is coming into this as the underdogs, or do you think it is a head-to-head?
Definitely a little bit less of an underdog compared to, like MSC last time. So I am feeling, much more comfortable now compared to maybe how I did a year ago in this exact same arena. But it could still go either way, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's the mummy dust, right? Or as I like to call it, there's the good jujube in this arena for you guys already, right?
Yep.
Do you think that is, like, affecting Hoon and some of those guys at all? Zia didn't play. Who was all on the team in Outplay?
It was Hoon, Shark, and Carlos were all there.
Hoon, Shark, and Carlos, yeah. So, I mean... Fried Chicken wasn't on.
No, he was watching.
He wasn't on BTK, so he also didn't play in this arena. So do you think that's something they're gonna have to mentally get over? Do you think it's a possible problem?
I think honestly, yeah. I think honestly that might get to them. It's the same sides of the arena. BTK is still on the same exact side. A lot of things are similar this time, and I think it mentally. Subconsciously, it might get to them.
All right. So one of the big differences, Pika Diff will not be on your side. Is he a traitor? Give us the deets.
He is.
He is. I knew it. Pika, we're watching you. No, I think I was actually joking with him the other day. I was like, because I think he's known all you guys for so long, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't think anyone can ever be like mad at Pika. Yeah. Right? He's just a solid dude. So any we're coming into this. I think the big elephant in the room, right, is like we have the sub. We have Mark Cutie in mid. I asked you a little bit about it. Do we feel like Synergy has made it coming into this? Do we feel like there's still some things to be worked on? Do we feel better than before? Like, how are you feeling with it?
I'm feeling pretty good with Mar. I would say at first, as soon as we switched to Mar, things were definitely pretty shaky. Probably more shaky than compared to when we had Apple. But over the past few days, with what little time we had, I feel like just our synergy has kind of just exploded with Mar. Like we've already, just like that, we're already super comfortable with him, and
now 1-1 on
he's filled his position well.
So we talked about Mar. We talked about some of those things. I think now, if you win, last year you saw no international event, right? If I'm correct. Last international was M4.
Yeah.
Last international was M4 for MobaZane. So you're coming back into the scene. Let's say you win this, you go to MSC. Things have changed. There's some new big faces. We got Daewoo, Team Spirit, we got like Kid Bomba. We got Fireflux doing really good right now. Some new regions kind of stepping up to the plate. Is there any regions you're like excited to maybe face against now that you're back in there? If you win, and everything, like anything you're excited
Probably all
to
of
see?
them. All of them. I feel like it's kind of going to be a lot like M3 at this point. So where it's
Trying to put yourself back on the map.
Yeah, and where I'm going to go in with like not much knowledge of any team beforehand. It's to me it'll probably be just like M3 where you're just feeling around and you didn't know much about the teams until you started practicing and going versus them.
What an epic comeback that would be, though. You guys go back in and you make a crazy run like M3 again or something.
Hopefully.
Top 3 run. NA would lose their minds. The world would lose their minds. Definitely would be something to say. For me, I think a big matchup that I'm excited because I feel like Team Spirit or whatever, ECA is kind of getting like, there's this reference, like they had that crazy run to like 4th place or whatever. And I think NA had such a bad downfall that I think it's like we need to kind of reclaim some position. Like, hey, man, our big threats are PH, Nindo, a lot of other regions. Because you guys were, like, back in M4, lower bracket sweeping freaking Brazil, sweeping Cambodia, sweeping a lot of, like, other MPL regions. Like just chunking through teams. And I'm really hoping that this year we kind of get back to a phase of, like, we're a top 4 region, we're at least a top 3, top 4 region. We're not just like nobodies, right? I don't know. Do you feel like it's possible? Do you feel comfortable if you go to work, if you get back on the international stage?
I guess it would depend about the team, I'm not sure how they would perform internationally.
Does everybody go international? Do we have any issues?
Yeah, they would all be able
Everybody's
to go.
visaed up
If
and
we do
everything?
win this, everybody has their papers.
Everybody's got their papers.
Yeah, there's going to be nothing,
No
nothing
bullshit.
like last season.
No bullshit.
Yeah, hopefully, fuck.
No 2 a.m. knocks on the doors, eh?
Hopefully not. Fuck. I would feel confident, yeah.
You feel
I
like
think
the
we would
team-
do at least better than what's been happening over the, the
You get
past
out of group
year.
stage.
Yeah.
Hopefully. All right, man. Any big words for anybody, man?
When's this
anything
being
for the
uploaded?
fans?
Tonight?
Tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna upload it in like an hour.
Hope you guys enjoy the series tomorrow. Make sure to support BTK, and thank you very much.
Ooh, one last one. Do you think you have a higher percentage chance to win than 0.1?
Think so.
All right.
Just a bit more.
All right. Sounds good.